Hi friends, how are you all? Today I thought of sharing with you a couple of options that would help to transfer big volume and big sized data from two smartphones actually, or from a smartphone to a PC, especially between two smartphones. I used to wonder before that if at all someone purchases a new smartphone, brand new smartphone, and that the person must have been using a old smartphone, how come it is possible for the entire setup, 100% setup, including the apps, files, and downloads, whatever, the replica of the data and applications and whatever inside the old smartphone, it should come into the newly purchased smartphone? How come it is possible? Whether someone would charge anything, actually we have to go to a store, tech store, for them to charge something. Then I realized actually there is one option. Also, I would discuss this option and one more handy option for the transfer, the ability to transfer big sized files from two smartphones with no time, with very quick time. Okay, let me go to the option that I'm talking about. Okay, so in your smartphone, just search for smart switch. In all the new smartphones, the new generation latest smartphones, there is an app or option called smart switch. Actually, I will show you here this one, the smart switch. So basically this smart switch, you have to click it actually. When you go inside, it will as the screen is shown to you, it will ask you, this is to transfer your data, what should this phone do? You want this phone to send the data to your new phone, or you want this phone to receive the data from your old phone? Whichever the way that you are doing, you can do so. For example, you want to receive the data or you want to send the data. Let's assume you are doing this smart switch option, let's assume in your old phone. Then you have to click send. When you click send button, then it asks you whether in terms of transferring the full files from the old smartphone through cable or wireless. Of course, we need wireless. Then as you see here, the phone wants us to get connected with both phones. Open smart switch on your new Galaxy to connect. So it is prompting you to open the smart switch, the same option that I rounded and opened now in this new phone, in your old phone as well, so that it will connect. For example, it's showing here searching new devices, nearby devices. The moment the smart switch is on in there, that device's name, the old device's name, will be visible here, so that you can simply click and it will ask you, it will prompt you for I think one option. It asks, connect over Wi-Fi. Of course, it should connect over Wi-Fi only, and it needs to be connected in the same Wi-Fi. Yeah. So basically, one of the very important condition is that even for this option and the other option I'm going to explain you, is that your both smartphones from which you are transferring and also to which you are receiving the data, both smartphones should be connected through the same Wi-Fi network actually. Okay. And you need to connect because there is no such sample data that I need to exchange or something. I'm just explaining. I'm just giving the steps actually. So I'm not giving you the sample action because I don't have the data to transfer. So the moment you connect and go inside, it will automatically it will give you prompt buttons for you to be able to go through the steps and complete the process. Once you do that, actually the whole identical setup, what will be transferred, files, applications, apps, any files inside, and any setups, everything, the replica, the identical copy will be transferred to your new phone. And how easy is it? But it will take a bit of time actually, because we don't know how much amount of data is available in your old phone. Depending on that, it would take the time would depend on the amount and size of the data that is being transferred from your old phone to the new phone. But it is not slow process. The speed is very quick, very high, because the same Wi-Fi network both phones are using. But depending on the amount of data, it is very quick, or it will take a bit of time actually. This is the normal process. Okay, this is one of the option that I was telling you that I would explain. This is for transferring the old data, the same setup from old phone to the new phone. The other option that I explained you is, let's assume for example, you have a, let's say 1 GB video file, MP4 file, or any file, big video file you want to transfer to your other smartphone. So basically, if you use a Bluetooth, or otherwise you have to use cabled USB data cable, what is the best way to do? When I explored, then I found this. I thought it would be of use for you guys actually. So what you have to do, you have to go to the file that you would like to transfer. For example, it can be anything. I will go here. Let's assume, go to the settings button. When you go here, there is Wi-Fi Direct. This is Wi-Fi Direct is the second option that I'm explaining now, because sorry, I was not prepared. That's why it took a bit of time. When you click inside, you have to, again, one of the important conditions for this is both smartphones should be connected through the same identical Wi-Fi network. Once you do that, once you go inside, for example, I have other smartphone. Let me open Wi-Fi Direct, the same option that I explained you, in my other device. Let me show you how it works, so that I will I am opening now Wi-Fi Direct in my other phone. See, once I open here, similar to how I did here, it's showing here. Simply click connecting, and there is a prompt in the other phone that you are receiving, invitation to connect. The phone name wants to share something with you using Wi-Fi Direct. You have 17 seconds to accept. You have to accept. Khalas, connected. Now using this one, any video file, right click it, and share through Wi-Fi Direct. No matter the size, whatever the size of the video file or whatever the big file, and it will go in a very quick amount of time. You cannot imagine, try once. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this video is of help to you, and have a nice evening ahead.